The Territorial Administration Minister, Paul Atanga Nji, indicated that all those who are struggling to restore the independence of the former Southern Cameroons are fighting a lost battle, and that all those who are financing the struggle from out of the Republic of Cameroon will be fished out, captured and brought back into the country, as was the case with Sisiku Ayub Tabe and the other separatist leaders who were captured in the Federal Republic of Nigeria and brought back into the country. Here's an extract of what he said concerning this.
I want to give special thanks to the mayor of Boya, who is here in front of all of us. He is a patriotic Cameroonian. He is a model. He is an example. And in these challenging moments, we need courageous people like the mayor of Boya. Otherwise, the terrorists will think that they are gaining grounds. They are not gaining grounds. The terrorists are in an adventure which will not last for long. There is no future for them. The only future you have is the future inside the Republic of Cameroon under the leadership of President Paul Biya, who knows this country better than any of us. President Paul Biya has made enormous sacrifice for the past 2 years. He listened to the lawyers, he listened to the teachers, he listened to all the associations. He sent the Prime Minister, head of government, to go down and dialogue and discuss with Cameroonians. And when the Prime Minister, head of government, brought back the results, the President of the Republic took important decisions to solve most of the issues raised by the teachers and by the lawyers. Nothing, I say nothing, can justify the acts of terrorism which are ongoing in certain parts of our country. And I want to tell you, Your Royal Highnesses, that Cameroonians have rejected violence. Cameroonians have rejected the call for secession. And in any case, they have no means. They cannot fight the state. The terrorists, they are just a small minority. They cannot fight the state. They have no means. They have no support, be it at the national or at the international level. The terrorists are isolated, and sooner or later we will tell you that break time is over. President Paul Biya has given firm instructions to the forces of law and order to protect the civilian population, but at the same time to track down all the terrorists and the criminals and hand them over to the justice. Cameroon is a state of law. And I want to tell you that all those who have committed atrocities will have to pay for their crimes. Your Royal Highnesses, the terrorists have raped more than 1,280 young girls aged between 11 and 14 years who are not more going to school. The terrorists are recruiting young Cameroonians, young boys, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 years, you can see them, who are not going to school. The terrorists have hindered important projects, development projects, the roads which are to be tarred. They have destroyed public and private property. But I can tell you that everything is under control. Everything is under control. The Republican forces of law and order are doing everything to track down the terrorists. I can tell you that they are just a small minority. And I'll also tell you that all those who are funding the terrorist activities in Cameroon, who are out of Cameroon, have been clearly identified. Very soon, another plane will go back and bring them to Cameroon as the plane that brought the 47 from Nigeria.